Call this Battleground's last battle cry. Excitement and hope echoing up into the rafters after 13 days of refusing to back down.
They threatened to take our health insurance, and then they threatened to not pay us.
This morning, more than 700 public school teachers, high school, elementary school, music, science, cast ballots on a 2-year deal. At issue, whether that deal comes with enough of what's known as the McCleary money, $1 billion set aside by the state last year to pay Washington's teachers more. That move sparked calls for raises from teachers across the state, and in many cases, those calls led to strikes. Battlegrounds was the longest local one.
It was exhausting, emotionally exhausting. We were walking through rain, heat.
The result, a contract offering first-year teachers just under $48,600. Those with advanced degrees and at least 16 years experience, close to $93,700. Now, the moment of truth and the results of the vote.
Yes, 687 votes. No, 6 votes. 99% passed.
Battleground students will head back to class tomorrow.
I have so many emotions going through me right now. I'm so thrilled to be going back to school tomorrow.
I just can't imagine what school is going to be like tomorrow. The teacher, I mean, usually they're hugged and kissed and there's tears. Tomorrow, I can't imagine.
And amid the celebration, support sent to teachers in the Tumwater School District near Olympia, the last one in Washington without a deal. Well wishes from a group who today declared victory.
Not that I ever want to do this again, but if we ever had to, we have experts in Battleground.
Our goal is to get students back into school. You know, we are so happy to have students coming in. The whole process helped us reach a mutual understanding of what funding is available for teacher compensation so that we could work together to reach an agreement.
And Battleground district officials say, obviously, as you heard, they're happy with the agreement too. The school board expected to approve this new contract later this week. Members will also take a look at the calendar for the school year and make adjustments based on the days students missed during the strike.